there's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to 4th and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Reynolds with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action with Goff. Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Off play action, Goff. Caught on the comeback route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. On the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Commanders working here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Throwing now, Daniels. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is Robinson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Goff on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mike Sainristil makes the play. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. An option give to Robinson. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped on the play by Za'Darius Smith. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. They're going for this. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Goff working from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.